Once again, welcome back to the program. ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸੈਗਮੈਂਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਮੋਨੀਕ ਨੈਲਸਨ ਨਾਲ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਮਹਿਮਾਨ ਹਨ ਪੋਸਿਬਿਲਿਟੀਜ਼ ਤੋਂ। ਇਹ ਸੰਸਥਾ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੀ, ਉਹ ਯੂਥ ਦੀ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਐਡਲਟਸ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਫਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਡਿਵੈਲਪਮੈਂਟਲ ਡਿਸੇਬਿਲਿਟੀਜ਼ ਤੋਂ। ਇਸ ਸੰਸਥਾ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਜੋ ਸਰਵਿਸਿਜ਼ ਪ੍ਰੋਵਾਈਡ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ ਜਾ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਮਾਂ ਹਨ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਇੱਕ ਬੱਚਾ ਸਫਰ ਕਰਦਾ ਹੈ ਡਿਵੈਲਪਮੈਂਟਲ ਡਿਸੇਬਿਲਿਟੀ ਤੋਂ, ਤੇ ਕਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਦੀ ਸੋਚ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਆਉਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਬਿਹਤਰ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਟਰੀਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ। ਇਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਵੀ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਬਾਤਾਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਸਵਾਗਤ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ Monique Nelson da. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Thank
How
you.
are you?
Thank you very much. So a little bit about your organization. In one of the programs, your colleague Raminder had told us that this organization is helping people with developmental disabilities. So you as the director of community engagement, what is your role in this organization?
My primary role is communication. So it's wonderful to be here today and share information with families that they may not know about the services that are available.
Right.
I am also the family support contact, and I came into that role as the parent of a child with disabilities who
Right.
has autism.
Right. So Monique, when we see overall globally, do you have any statistics which tell us about what are the major reasons for these developmental disabilities? Are this, is this issue, challenge increasing over the years, or is there a standstill? What are the statistics?
In British Columbia, approximately 44,000 citizens live with developmental disabilities.
Okay.
About 10% of the typical population would fall into that category. In terms of autism, there's been a significant and sharp rise over the past decade.
Right.
We're looking at statistics of approximately 1 in 88 children that will fall somewhere on the autism spectrum,
Okay.
from mild to severely impacted by the impairments of the disorder.
Right. And when we talk about developmental disability in general, what all does it cover?
It covers disabilities that are present since birth, that have a genetic component, or some disabilities arise through the birth process as well.
Okay.
So typically you might find something like autism or Down syndrome or Angelman syndrome,
Right.
some Williams syndrome, things that have gone genetically a little bit differently.
Right. Okay. Now, as a parent also, as you are representing the parents also who have challenges with their children who suffer from developmental disabilities, generally, our attitude towards such kind of children is we always look towards them with a different eye. Lots of myths are associated, and we always are treating them as if they are not at par with us as a common person. So what do you feel as a parent? Is this attitude of the people helpful to children of those developmental disabilities?
Actually, I find it is not. The best thing is to think of us all as human beings. We're more
Right.
the same than different. And once we learn that, our parenting skills may need to be adapted,
Right.
but not overhauled necessarily to support our children.
Right.
Very important to have goals for them, expectations, hopes, and dreams.
Right.
Something for them to strive towards, to live their best life in Canada.
So as you said, expectations, every parent wants their child to progress and to be the best. But parents who are having children with developmental disabilities, what should they expect as they are going into adulthood? What kind of services are available? How they should be treating them?
Well, I think it's very important that families keep their children enrolled in public education or
Okay.
private if they need private supports. I think it's wonderful for the kids because they're getting the stimulation and the social interaction and adapt their curriculum to their abilities.
Right.
Help them learn as much as they can. This is a foundation for success in the future. In British Columbia, disability benefits are about $906 per month.
Right.
It's not a very good way to earn a living. And moreover, the people that we support and our children, they want to have meaningful lives. They want to work and make connections and earn an income.
Right.
So inclusive education is the first step
Right.
that sets a foundation for ongoing success in adulthood.
Okay, so basically in school, of course, as you're recommending that they should be sent to public schools or any school
Yes.
where they can get
Thrive.
that education. But as from high school to adulthood, that transition is also very, very difficult many a times.
Yes.
Because what about the jobs? Are there enough jobs which can accommodate these children when they reach adulthood and want to go into the labor market?
Well, actually, we're very proud of the fact that there are more opportunities than we have people to fill them right now.
Okay.
So what we need to do as parents is work with our children and discover what their gifts are, and start building skills in those high school years to
Right.
prepare them for adulthood. The children also really benefit from that structure because they go from having 30 hours a week of social interaction and support at school
Right.
to perhaps 17 hours a week of support. That's what the funding is currently allowing.
Okay.
As well, their friends from school may go away to college and university, so they're socially isolated too. So it's very important to prepare that they have their next steps lined out, whether
Right.
that be college for them, or going to work at a local store or warehouse, or in some instances with individuals with autism who are highly gifted, they go into working in information technology. They just need some special supports to get there, because
Right.
actually getting the job may be difficult. So for parents during those high school years, they need to think about keeping connections in the family and outside of the family.
Right.
These will all help pave the way for employment down the road,
Okay.
and a full life with includes friends and earning an income and a home of their own if they choose.
Okay, and as you said, there are more jobs, but you're not being able to fill that. But on the other hand, the organization is held by the government. It's through funding. Just recently, the BC budget was passed, and in that we heard that there has been an increase in funding. So, is there enough funding to meet all the needs of these people?
I think the short answer to that is there will never be enough funding to meet all the needs of the people.
Right.
And it's important to think too that governments change and priorities change.
Right.
We have an aging population. We also have high demands for healthcare and education and community living adult services. So parents are wise to view it as a partnership, know what the services are that are offered,
Right.
and be sure to supplement them with other government programs or personal supports as they can.
Right.
So the financial and legal planning part is just as important as the educational and personal development,
Right.
personal supports to be
And
developed.
Possibilities is a center where people can come and get all this information, whether it is schooling or whether it is going into the job market, and you provide a resource center where all this information can be got.
We definitely have access to the information, and I encourage families to get involved with a parent support group or to start one if there isn't one in your community.
Right.
The best thing you can do is surround yourself with people who are maybe their children are a little bit older than yours, and they have that experience,
Right.
and you learn from them and you learn together.
Right.
It's a good support for you in the family.
Wonderful. That's a very good information what you have given. And towards the end, any particular website or phone where people, if they want some more information, if they have any children who is suffering from developmental disability, they can contact you?
Absolutely. They can contact us at 778-945-1435 or visit our website www.posAbilities.ca.
Thank you very much and best wishes. Thank you. ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਜੋ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਮੋਨੀਕ ਨੈਲਸਨ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਡਾਇਰੈਕਟਰ ਹਨ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਇੰਗੇਜਮੈਂਟ ਦੇ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਪੋਸਿਬਿਲਿਟੀਜ਼ ਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੰਸਥਾ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਮਦਦ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਉੱਤੇ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਜਾਂ ਬੱਚੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਫਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਡਿਵੈਲਪਮੈਂਟਲ ਡਿਸੇਬਿਲਿਟੀਜ਼ ਤੋਂ। ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਸਮੱਸਿਆ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਗੰਭੀਰ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਇਸ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਸਰਕਾਰੀ ਫੰਡਿੰਗ ਤੇ ਡਿਪੈਂਡ ਤਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ, ਇਹ ਐਡਵਾਈਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਪੇਰੈਂਟਸ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਉੱਤੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਜ਼ਰੂਰ ਦਿਵਾਉਣ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੂਸਰਿਆਂ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਵੱਖਰਾ ਨਾ ਵੇਖਣ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਵਿਅਕਤੀ ਵੱਖਰਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਇਹ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਤਰਫ ਸਿਰਫ ਇੱਕ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਖਿਮਾ ਦਾ ਜਾਂ ਵਿਚਾਰੇ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੱਕ ਐਟੀਟਿਊਡ ਅਸੀਂ ਅਡਾਪਟ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਉਹ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪ੍ਰੋਪਰ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾਵੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਪਰ ਅਪਬ੍ਰਿੰਗਿੰਗ ਹੋਵੇ, ਤੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਪੋਸਿਬਿਲਿਟੀਜ਼ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੰਸਥਾ ਹੈ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਰੇ ਰਿਸੋਰਸਿਸ ਅਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਮਦਦ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ। ਸਕਰੀਨ ਤੇ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੰਬਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਵੀ ਫੋਨ ਕਰਕੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ।